Good afternoon. Thank you for joining us for this leader talk today. And today we will talk about the young leaders in contact center. And we invite three ladies here. Three ladies. Yeah. It should be the moderator is ladies as well. So become ladies talk this afternoon. But it seems that no one want to be moderator today. So I will be acting as a moderator, and this event become regular event for leader talk for CC APEC, Contact Center Association of Asia Pacific, and we invite some leader from different countries. Today with me will join Meo from Rojai, and I think I give opportunity to Meo to introduce herself. Please.
Okay, thank you. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. Good day to you. And this is Friday, right? Everyone, happy Friday. Okay, my name is Samriti Songsangrit, or you can call me Meow. But people, some foreigner might call me like Som, the SOM one. So that is short name for them to easy to pronounce. Yeah, now I'm working as distribution managers channel, which is we are handling all distribution and partners, which is about from my previous experience. I also in charge for managers for sales team, which is more in on contact center. But at the moment, it's also, I would say it's mini call center, but actually is back end support for partner, mainly majority on the partner for now. Yes, so I has been working for Rujai like 5 years and a half. Yes, by end of this year, it's going to be 5 years and a half. Um, I wouldn't say I am the first pilot for that company, but I'm the after company established, then I joined later. So from these 5 years and a half, I gained a lot of experience from this company, right? Yep, that's a short brief from me.
Thank you, Sam Meo. Yeah. Thank you for joining us. And I know that you are in Pattaya now. I heard that Pattaya is open for tourists now. How is
Yeah,
Pattaya?
Pattaya is about 20 kilometers from our office now.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Yeah, but become crowded now,
yeah.
especially in the weekend.
Yes, people
Okay.
start traveling.
Thank you for the update. Yeah. Okay. Let me introduce the next speaker from Indonesia. Actually, she worked for not Indonesian company, but this is a Malaysian company, but based in Jakarta now. Based in Yogyakarta now. Let me introduce Budian. Please introduce yourself.
Okay, thank you, Pak Andi, for the time and place. Assalamualaikum. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Dian. Currently, I'm working in PT Fats, located in Jogja, but actually our headquarters in KL and one site in Jakarta, but I currently stay in Jogja. I am person in charge for customer operation in PT Fats, and currently I held for about more than five projects, so I become a share manager here. And
Wow.
from yes, five project with five different client with five different field of business. So it's kind of a very big challenge for me, but hopefully everything is working well. Okay, I think that's a short brief from me, Pandi. Thank you.
Wow, Budian, you are working very hard. You have five clients. How many
Yes.
agent anyway?
Uh, like this, actually from this five project, um, there is a small project. I mean, like a small head count, less than 10, but other project is more than 50 head count.
Wow, okay, okay. So, but quite significant, yeah,
Yes.
managing
Mhm.
five different company
Yes.
and five different expectation and
Yes, of
many others,
course.
yeah.
Yes, correct.
Okay, thank you, Budian, for joining us. Anyway, since you are in Yogyakarta, whether Yogyakarta now open for tourists as well?
Actually, still there is a still PPKM, Pak. Still movement control order, but in a low level. So everyone still came to have a picnic here, looks like.
Oh, okay. But domestic, yeah, is
Yes, correct.
including Bu Ana, yeah, is going to Yogyakarta, yeah, but not, of course, not for traveling, but this is for something to do in the Yogyakarta, yeah. Okay,
Yes.
thank you, Budian, for introduction. The next speaker is I know her since become an agent, and I think it's great sample for development of leader in contact center because now become one of the top executive. I mean the executive in what is government company, yeah, and Anna Purba, and she win a lot of award in ICCA. So I let her to introduce herself, even though she is in Yogyakarta now. Please, Bu Ana.
Okay, thank you, Pak Andi, my guru, because I come from contact center before, ya Pak. Okay, good afternoon, everybody here. My name is Anna Purba. I am a corporate secretary vice president for KAI Komuter. KAI Komuter is a subsidiary for the big transportation business in Indonesia, Kereta Api Indonesia. And my career come from contact center, from call center agent, like Pak Andi say, yeah, and then move to back office. And then for the first time, I know about the social media handling at one of the internet provider before. And then I have a promote to team leader and then to supervisor. And then I moved to the other company to as a manager assistant. And then now I have a big challenge to go to Kereta Api Indonesia for the manager of contact center. And now they give me a challenge to be a corporate secretary in KAI Komuter. But I am proud, but the contact center give more contribute to make a change culture in Kereta Api Indonesia from the traditional method to make a digital transformation. And now we do it again with the big change culture because we have a pandemic. So every customer experience was changed, not just make them happy, but make them healthy, make a discipline for the health protocol. So I am very proud to share it all about our process, yes, for the pandemic in transportation. Because in Indonesia, top of mind, the news is commuter line, because we move more and more people from one place to the other place. So we have a top mind of the news in Indonesia, and contact center have a big contribute to make a change culture from customer experience to COVID customer experience, I call it. So thank you, Pak Andi, for this time. And then nice to be shared, and I hope everything will be okay for this afternoon. And I have a big dream for the contact center because I am from contact center, and company must know that their assets come from contact center, and then we can do, and then we can make a big contribution to our company. So let's see, contact center to make your company more grow.
Thank you, Bu Ana. Yeah, hopefully you are stay healthy and safe in Yogyakarta. But don't forget to enjoy. There's a lot of makanan, a lot of traditional food in Yogyakarta. It's very nice to enjoy, especially gudeg and others. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Ask Budian if you need help. Okay, let's talk. We have this 2-hour discussion today and have exchanged more information. I will start with Mio regarding as when you see young leaders,
Yes.
how is the work style impact in contact center operation? What do you think?
Okay. My point of view, the work style impact contact center operations as the consistently changing environment, and I think it's not happening only for Rudai, but in all contact center, the changing is everywhere. So that when changing environment, it means that the different situations call for different types of the response of their skill. So what may work for one, but one situation it might be work with this way, but can cause another huge problem in another side. So there are many types of the leadership style, I would say, that depends on the needs of the contact center.
Yeah.
And then produce a different result. To me, there is no unique style or for me, but I always seeking to bring the change through the inspirations, passions, and also focus. So with these three things, I think to gain the team members, if they have a belief, and then we encourage all to come together so that we can achieve the change together. So this is my style.
I
And
see.
yeah,
So you mean that young leaders change very fast and something like that?
yes, correct. So adapt to the change, the need to change. For example, like today we have this process, and then maybe next 2 days we have to change something else. And then with the competitions outside here, and the company need to growing up, so that we need to adjust the change all the times.
See, okay.
Yeah.
So because it become a challenge for us to follow the changes, yeah.
Yes,
Okay,
correct.
let me ask Ian regarding that. How about you? What is the work style impact in contact center operation? Please, Budian.
Okay, thank you, Pak. As we see in these recent days, yeah, Pak, many young people, many young leaders were born, and even they take up places in what they do. They came up and bring up their new ideas, new perspective, and even the new way of their leadership. Just like in Piripats, there are so many young leaders in here. So it's really affect to our working here. Just like we left old method, and we need to change it and fast adapt with the condition like that, Pak. So like what we have two option here. Either you can evolve or you just can repeat. So young leaders is related to how we evolve, because like in my understanding, in my perspective, every day we are moving, we are changes like that, Pak. So how its effect to in PDFs also, many how to be young leaders, I mean like how we need to change our leadership way, like currently we let's say in old ways, leadership content with only words and order. It cannot be applied in these recent days. We lead by an example, correct? So it's content full of action. And yeah, I think that's what happened in PDFS, and it's also triggered me and motivate me, and also motivate all the leaders here, Pak Andi.
Okay. Budian, do you think that a young leader easy to speak up?
Yes, they're really having like what I said. They have a very many ideas in their mind, so they
Okay.
need to like they like having a full power to. They need to speak it out like that, Pak. Even sometimes it can be boomerang, yeah,
Difficult.
for them. Yes, because sometimes they doesn't place this in the right time, in the right place, so it's become their like that, Pak.
I see. So they make action very fast, yeah. Okay,
Yes.
let's ask Bu Ana regarding this. I know that you, as a Kereta Komuter Line, I know that many young leaders there. How about you?
Yes.
Please, Bu.
Okay. As a mid management, I have changed about the traditional method to the digital platform. So I have a digital platform for my contact center and then my team. So human touch and behavior change must do. So not just especially in pandemic, everything changes. Not just about 1-2 years. Every minute the technology changes. So big change culture must do in Kereta Api Indonesia. So how I do it? First, I make sure that my team do that. That the digital transformation from the leader to the staff must do. So if they can do it in our team, so they can share it to our customer, because our customer is come from many
Different.
different. So they must make a change culture, not just in our company, but share it to the other. And then globalization and market change we must make a product oriented to the customer oriented, and then the traditional method to automatic method like customer relationship management notification to handling complaint, and then in public transportation, who manage more than 400 million people for a year, responsibility is a number one. If late to respond every handling complaint, you make a contributed to make a negative sentiment in social media. If we late to handling a complaint, we have a safety for the transportation. So this is my style to build our contact center and our team. So human touch, behavior change, and globalization and market change. And then now the higher customer expectation come from social media. In Indonesia, everything is viral. So they can talk everything in social media. And then every day the customer needs change. The expectation always grows. And then everyone can do that in social media. So this is the challenge to build the customer experience in Kereta Api Indonesia. And now in my style, I have the urgency of the efficiency, because the contact center mostly say about the cost, because in public transportation, we must pay about the subsidization like a PSO subsidy in Indonesia, who call to our contact center. Everybody call to our contact center, and I must pay about the phone bill. So the management say that the contact center is the costly. So the digital platform, social media engagement, urgency of efficiency must my work style in Kereta Api Indonesia. So my dreams to make a new generation behavior, I can do that. And to make a new generation behavior in Kereta Api Indonesia, as a leader, I do the seeing is believing. Leaders should observe day to day in station or the train. So I must make sure that everything we develop in contact center delivery to our customer. So I must go there. So I can make a challenge and make a change to our contact center. And then seeking and learning for the customer experience, big data analytic. I can hear from social media. I can hear the complaint in station. So for the seeking and learning customer experience, I can build our CRM. I can build the customer experience journey in contact center, and I can help our customer to do the change culture for the traditional method to digital platform. And then do the meeting with the customer. As I said before, that in Indonesia everything is viral, so I must meet who lover, who haters. So I can find the gap of the service, and then we can build it. And we come from the contact center to make clear everything for our lover and our haters. Because for the government company, negative sentiment is make our service level agreement to government. And then if we have a negative sentiment, not just from us, not just for the Kereta Api, but to ministry, to our president, So we must manage it. And then 4 is the experience is higher than seeing, believing, and hearing. So everyone, employee in Kai Komuter and contact center one-to-one, we make a free to go to buy Komuter Live. So they can do about the customer, like a customer, and then they know about the customer source. So we can make an experience to all employee and make a change culture and make a one program come from as we are a customer. So I do it to my work style to develop the contact center in KAI. So everybody leader, don't forget to seeing is believing, seeking and learning the customer experience, do the meeting to your lover and haters, and then let's make experience to our product.
Wow, one very complete explanation about the work style in contact center, yeah, and especially how you manage social media, how you handle the lovers, also detractor, yeah, haters, yeah. Okay, back to Meo regarding this. Anne has been explained a lot of things there regarding how changes culture in their organization. How about in your organization? How you develop your capability and how you what's the capability need in for young people to be lead in the customer service or contact center? Please, Mio.
Yeah. Okay. So I would say to lead the contact center service team is a new experience also. For how do I prepare myself for that? I would say get ready, be positive, and also dealing with the change, whatever it comes. Then we will use our skill set or any experience that we have learned from the past, so to apply for it. And how do I develop my capabilities? Each person has a different skill set depending on their interests, right? Natural abilities or personal qualities or technical skill. For me, I develop my capabilities from learning and practicing, which is why I'm saying that when we have learning and we know that we practicing and then we can coaching, especially when I lead a contact center service team. During that time, there is many functions for me to understand, so that in every single functions we need to understand in details, so that once we understand that, it's allow me to create strategy or plannings and tactics from my experience, and then I can coach my teams or my team of young leaders or supervisor and agents, so that we can use that as a guideline, and then we work together so that it brings for a professional growth towards the team goal as well. It's not only myself that can develop the capabilities. In the longer run, I would say in routine jobs, whenever I coaching, which we have a different young leaders, right, and young agent. When we coach them with different people, we will also learn them in person so that we understand them more, and then we can apply which skill set that we can apply for this person. And then that's also when we coach them, we also gain a lot of experience from there as well, that I would say.
I see. Do you experience that sometimes young leaders lead also older generation?
Yes.
What do you
Order, sorry,
older generation, maybe
ordered.
older than, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
How you manage that one?
Yeah, of course, we have like older generations that people say that okay, they will have their own, how to say, they will have their expertise, but at
Yeah.
the same time, it's a bit difficult for them to adapt to the change as well, especially during the new technologies. When the new technology is coming, they were difficult, but we can use our bonding. So we make a personality with them. So we make a relationship with them. We talk to them to understand them more, because we need to spend the time with this kind of generation more than the young leaders and the young generations, because they will stick to the okay, I do this, I used to do this, I know this, and you don't know this. So they will have a lot of objections, but since we have a pro and cons in between during the conversation, and when we have discussed, I would say we can learn together, and then if we understand them, for sure we can work together. I use
I
the team bonding.
I see.
Yep.
So what's the more important thing that we need to get connection with them? Yeah.
Yes, correct.
So
And it's not only, how to say, if you command them to do, yes, of course they have their own expertise, and they have
at
the
least
knowledge. So learning by doing will be the best practice for this kind of generation, so that when we do a model for them, so that, and then we leading them by doing, and then pursue them to do together. You would like to do together. Then once they start doing with us, then they already open the mindset already.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Mel, regarding the what is Bu Dian think about that? Uh, 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 how about how to develop and what is the capability skill that need by young leaders uh, to lead the contact center team?
Okay, thank you, Pak. So, as a one of young leaders in PDFS, actually, it's based on my own experience, yeah, Pak. Based
Yeah.
on my own experience, I really got a biggest challenge in how to developing people, because in current days, in PDFS, there were young leaders, yes, for the young leaders, and also the young one is not only for the leaders, but also we manage young people in our head account in our agent. They're
I
so
see.
in a millennial era, so they're millennial people. So we use approaches that different from the old days. Just like what I've told you before, that leadership in old ways is only content with the words and order, but we cannot do that anymore. So we need to lead by example, which is content with the action. What kind of action? It is an action that inspire, Pak. So we need also, as a leader, we need to deeply committed also with what the vision, mission, and even we need to share the passion during in our, like when we have a meeting in our coaching or feedback session, one-on-one or individually. So like we have to demonstrate the commitment, Pak. So they can see it, and also the leader's behavior must inspire the employee or the team to act in the same way. That's the expectation. So how do, as a young leader, to lead the older generation that we have, just like maybe already been taught that we need a good communication, clear communication here, and also the team bonding, or maybe engagement, yeah, Pak, engagement, and also inclusion and sensitivity to their needs. Sensitivity to their needs. Like this, I think there will be no one inspired if they lead by a leader that they think does not care about them. So we
I
need to
see.
do communication, engagement, inclusion, and sensitivity into their needs. And also for the other step is integrity and also trust. So like
I see.
this, your vision, your mission, your goal, your aim, are very important things. But the other important things that you cannot forget is how you build a trust and how people need to trust your integrity as a leader. Yeah. So because your role as a leader is not only to lead them, but also you as a decision maker here. So you need to gain trust first, and they need to trust in your integrity. So I think that's what we do in PT Vets, Pak.
Okay.
Mhm.
Is it mean that don't promise them, yeah?
Yeah.
Don't promise them, otherwise they will chasing you. The promise.
Yes, yes, I know, Pak.
Okay, okay, thank you, Bu. Regarding another question about the, do you manage the older people, older than you? I mean that older than you.
In my previous project, yes, but in this current projects is not. But it is full of millennial generation, and yeah, that one of our also a big challenge also for me to
Yeah,
lead
it
them.
seems that the contact center industry now become, I mean that young generation more likely want to work for contact center instead of the older generation. Is it right?
Yes, especially in Jogja, Pak. In Jogja is the human resource for this contact center was we can get it so easier because there is so many fresh graduate. How you see that in Jogja there is so many college. So one of they're having some fresh graduate. So they willing to be work in contact center and try new things, I think. So
Yeah.
so that's why in current days I lead so many millennial generation than older generation, Pak.
Okay.
Mhm.
Thank you, Bu Dian. So
Thank you.
back to Bu Ana, yeah. You already explained a lot of things regarding the steps, but I want to ask about. It seems that you are very busy with all the thing of the project that you are working every day. Also, your social media and publishing another place to another place. How you engage with your people? Yeah, in
Okay.
millennial style. Go ahead.
Okay, involve an influential as a influencer to do the transformation in Kereta Api, like a service development and then contact center development. I do it with my team, and then I do it build with the winning team to help. So if Pak Andi say that the older how I manage the older team, yeah. If I want to know about the cooking, about the railway education and the other, I can Googling. But experience come just from my older team. I am the youngest for the executive management for the KAI commuter. I'm the youngest for the experience. I am the youngest from the age. So as I say that if I want to know all about the hard skill about the railway, I can Googling. But their experience to do the big challenge in Kereta Api Indonesia, they are my guru. So the elders from my team is my guru to make my planning to go to the growth. They help me to say about the challenge if I go to the station, if I go to the other place, the other station. So leader must be willing to share and get more feedback. I come to them and then I encourage them to give me feedback to do this something. So they help me to find the problem and then to fix it because they have a big experience to do more about the railway problem since like 10 years or 20 years. Sometimes I have make the communication like a daughter to them. So I make encourage and then make a communication to them and make a feedback to me to do the transformation in Kereta Api Indonesia. And then as a leader, I have made a delivery my project clear. So make expectation clear and reasonable. So I make a winning team and then I say about my vision and then make expectation clear and reasonable. And in my leader style, I make open communication team, encourage them, and then make room for discussion. So in every week in my busy activity, I make a weekly briefing with my team so they can share about the achievement, about the problem. And then I make a discussion to the other to fix their problem. When they make a discussion, I have awards to make improvement to my team. So everything can talk. And then as a leader, I must learning, I must listening and listening and listening, because I have a millennials like Idea Google, and then they can make everything is with their creativity. And my older team is my guru to make a solve a problem and then to make it clear to all of the station. So my style to grow up with my older and my youngest team is just make a communication building and make expectation clear and make a winning team, and then encourage them to do something and then make it together. So I think that my team know that everything in my program, we need to dream, we need to make it happen, and to make our company grow, and we must make best contribution with our capability. So there's something like that, Pak Andi.
Thank you, Bu Ana. Good tips regarding that. Become a doctor of older people, yeah. So you can learn the experience from them. Okay, I think before I continue my question, can I just give a chance to the participant to ask question? So please, if you have something in mind to ask to the three ladies here, I know, yeah, please go ahead. Raise hand or something, speak up, please. Anyone to ask question?
Pak Andi.
Yeah, go ahead. Who is
Thank
this?
you for the opportunity.
Yes.
I want to ask to Bu Ana.
Yeah.
Okay, since you mentioned about big data, would you elaborate more about big data optimization regarding to the KAI digitalization transformation and contact center development? Thank you.
Okay, that's all about that big data. Okay. Wow,
Thank
the
you,
question
Pak
directly to you, Bu Ana. I think people asking about your experience handling big data. Go ahead.
Why I say about the big data, Pak Andi? For the first, I come to KAI. Mr. Jonan invite me to KAI and make a big challenge for me. He just give me 3 months to develop the contact center, and I must say to him, what is the problem? So in 3 months, I must think about the big challenge because I come from the IT background, and then I have a managed for social media. Yeah, first I do it with social media. Make a keyword in social media. How the people in Indonesia say about the KAI service. I do it in social media. If you go to survey manually, how many times you do that? Just 3 months to develop the contact center and customer relationship management. So I do it manually with social media for the first, and then I go to the station, go to the train, and then make a circle of service in Kereta Api Indonesia, and then I meet the haters and the lovers, and then these three the challenge, and then I implemented the digitalization to make one of the customer relationship management integrated with social media for the first. Because I found that in social media with the keyword KAI, we have more than 2,000 interaction in social media every day. I found that the Kereta Api Indonesia have many community, rel fans, and then have a PJKA, Pulang Jumat Kembali Ahad. Okay, they are a frequently customer go to from the Jakarta to Jogja or Jogja to Jakarta, Semarang, and the other. We have a community, so 2000 interaction every day in social media. And I check in media, we have a top of mind transportation news in Indonesia, like 100 news from the media online in Indonesia talk about the KAI. So I think we must make it integrated to make a development program service in KAI. Okay, so in contact center, we can manage about the social media activity, customer relationship management, and then our ticketing, and then our mobility for the customer. So this is the data to make a big data, simple big data, to make a decision maker for the development of service. Okay, and then I think the contact center must move to digital platform for the big data to make our development faster. I do the survey manually, but I do the big data for everyday challenge. Okay, for this pandemic, everyday change about the regulation from the government. Do you think, Pak Andi, before the pandemic, the schedule of the commuter line just make a change in 1 year, okay, just once for the 2 years. But in pandemic, everyday change the schedule. So the digital platform must do in our pandemic. Our contact center visit just to make sure about the operational, about the schedule, about the other, because the regulation of the government every day change. So what I can do to make my customer have a new customer experience in pandemic if I do it manually. So I grab it with social media. We make it about the big data, about the news in social media. So our people in KAI Komuter do something news in every day with the big data.
Yes.
So we do it every day in customer relationship management, contact center, social media, and media. Make sure that negative sentiment and positive sentiment every day we must check. So we can make priority to develop our service. I do.
Thank you, Buana. Okay, any other question from participant? Hopefully this answered the question about big data. I know that there is a lot of things outside there, and if you are using manual, it cannot be. You have to grab all the information. Okay, any other question from the participant? Go ahead, please. Okay, Bu Angres, please go ahead.
This is a wonderful chance for me because all the speakers are women, so I'm also a woman. So this is a quiet experience for us to have leaders woman, because we have a Sri Kandi BUMN. So all the leaders in BUMN gather together and trying to build their empire. Okay. My questions is for all the speakers. My questions aim for all the speakers. The question is, how do you succeed to manage with all the experience? Of course, the experience means all the elderly people that compete with you because of the different ages, and also with all the youngsters that are going to be the next generation. How do you compete with them to to establish your leadership?
Yeah.
So
Position.
of course, competitors, right? So how do you compete with your competitors, well, from many different ages and also different experience and backgrounds? Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Bu Angres. Any other question from the floor before I pass to the speaker? Yeah. Hello, any other question? So he can, okay. Let me pass to Meo first regarding this question. Actually, we are already talking a little bit about this, how to handle millennial and older, but Bu Angres said that how you stay in competitive, yeah, because of course it's not it's not easy to become stable. Yeah, we need to grow, sustain, and something like that. Please, Mio.
Okay.
From
Thank you
Rojai.
for your questions. Yeah, I would say, like I mentioned earlier, that for the elder person, it's a bit difficult because they will have their expertise and expert in some things that sometimes they might have more experience than us in some other functions. However, we need to understand how they like to communicate, which means how do we know that? We need to understand them in person, which means we need to try to have a team bonding or personal bonding and make a relationship with them. For example, like with my age or someone who elder than me, and of course they will have some. We're not only talking about the work thing, but we need to talk about their personal as well sometimes if they could share, and then we'll try slowly to go in and to go in to understand them, and then we talk to each other, and then sometimes when we want to get them to involve with something, or we want them to do something for us, beside of learning by doing, or we be a role model for them, we do we demonstrate for them, then we pursue them to follow us, and we might sometimes we might direct to them straight to the point in communication, because sometimes they will not understand when we try to communicate to them in
Yeah,
a soft approach.
I
So
see.
sometimes we need to straight to the point.
I
And
see.
yeah, but when we straight to the point, we it's not, how to say, it's not too harsh that okay, you need to do this, you need to do that, so why don't you do this, why don't you do that? But we might talk to them in soft approach, like okay, I understand your concerns, but
Yeah,
like I said, we need to have a reason behind of doing that and doing this. So we discuss with them in person, and then we do it together. That will be the best way. Yep.
I see. Do you think the position for young leader become very important, or
To me,
doesn't? Yeah,
yeah, it's very important. Okay, nowadays I think young generations there has a lot of creative idea. They are they learn technology very fast, and then they like to speak up compared to my age. Okay, I would say when we have team members that are very young, they were, oh, okay, I have this kind of idea, can we do that, can we do this, um okay, and whenever we have a brainstorm, then they will have some idea which is it's think out of the box, of course. And we don't want to, how to say, we don't want to fix them in the box, but
I see.
it's good for them to think out of the box, which is
Yeah,
we
yes,
can create a lot of ideas, right?
yes,
And but at the same times, as leadership that we have, we need to guide them that okay, that's good, yeah, it's great idea, but we need to looking at if we can align with our current process or whatever, or this is against to our the vision and mission. So we need to we can we can use that idea, but to combine with the and to align with our process as well. Yep.
I see. Okay, back to Budian. What do you think, Budian, regarding the question, uh, the competition to become, to stay in the position? How, Budian? Go ahead.
Okay, thank you, Pak Andi, and also Bu Andresia. Just like the information, maybe I already told before that how we deal with the older generation in our workplace. So we had a clear communication here, the engagement, the approachment, and also for the what it called as we need to understand the sensitivity in their needs during the works, and also the sensitivity what they need when they for their aim in this organization. So in the other hand, how to deal with the millennials, just like I said that we sometimes they speak sometimes faster than their action. So yes, sometimes I found that part. So we need to lead them by an example. What kind of example? It's content with the action that inspired, just like what I told before. But how I do keep compete with these two things, the older generation and also with this younger generation, yeah, especially in this millennial generation. Like this, I will compete myself with them by always curious for striving the better result. So I need to be a better person and better version of me today or yesterday. And then about the humility, I mean, sometimes in this leadership, we have an ego, correct? Sometimes the problem is within yourself. You can take all the credit of your work, but when you did something wrong, just admit it. It's not gonna affect anything. It's make everything is better. So humility is really the most important thing also, yeah. And you can also ask for feedback from them. And also in honor, I mean like you did everything, follow the SOP. So you want them to follow the SOP, you also give them example that you also follow the SOP. You need to be an honest person and also integrated one. And also in call center, one of a big mindset that always my leader to give to me, call center is all about attitude, Pak. You can compete with these two things with a very bad attitude. You will not go anywhere with the bad attitude, especially in contact center, in customer service world. So you need to have a very good attitude so you can compete with these two things, whether with the older generation and also with this younger generation than you. Like that, Pak.
I see.
Based on my own experience.
Yeah, I like the statement that you say that people changes very fast, and we need to admit our failure. Yeah, if we are making something wrong, that's fine. I mean that we admit that we are failure on that one, and we appreciate the correction from others. Yeah. Okay. Back to Bu Ana. Yeah. Maybe you want to add something regarding this.
Okay.
May I ask, because your company actually majority is men, it should be, and you become one of the executive for, and you are young, you are a woman, but not single, yeah. Yeah, you are young, you are woman, and how you manage to be compete in the main, I mean that the majority men company, yeah.
Okay, it's true, Pak Andi. I am a minority in the railway business, yes. And then I minority come from the. I am a woman, and then I am the youngest from the executive management. So if I go to the station and I go to the rail to check about the operation, sometimes I am just a woman in the group. So I think I must make make an energy in executive management as millennials and as a woman in a railway business. So how to do that? That the BUMN now focus for the millennials and ladies for the leader. So the KAI, Kereta Api Indonesia, make this program to make to the talent of the KAI is the millennials and the woman. Okay, and then in KAI we have a room to make millennials talk to BOD, Board of Directors. So we make a program, we make a proposal, and then we make one the program and then present it to our Board of Directors. Especially now, they challenged me to make a new program as a pandemic because our passengers is growing down, yes. And then they challenge me to make a program to make our business is fight in this pandemic. So I think I must do with my best to contribute to our company. If even me is a minority for the woman and then the youngest. So I must learn. I must make a certified to myself, and then I just make a COPC certified and the other training and the other, and must I go to the station to make a listening come to my employees so I can find about the problem and make it a proposal and then give to our board of director to make a change in management. So I do it every time. So this is the way how I can get the executive management in KAI now. Yeah.
I see.
From the contact center, I found the problem of the customer. I found from the contact center, I found the problem of the customer. To go to the station and go to the train and then go to the other office, I know about the employee problem. And then when I go to the growth with my BOD, even in the night, in the morning, I can get the message that the problem of the railway employee. So I make a proposal and then I make a training to make it sure that my program is very, very good for the KAI. And then I must make a brave to talk it to board of directors to make a change. So I do it, Pak Andi. So I can contribute to KAI, even me a minority in KAI. So I do a new challenge and then make sure it is make a good contribution to KAI. So I must make a new challenge to Kereta Api Indonesia. So Kereta Api Indonesia now make a program like a faster to millennials and the woman to be executive leader now. In this year, our management focus to develop about the millennials and the woman to make them to be a leader in Kereta Api Indonesia. So don't make a problem if you minority. Okay.
Yeah, keep the spirit. Yeah.
Keep the spirit and then just do your best and then don't forget if you have creativity and ideas, just say and then do.
Okay. Thank you. Good point, Buana. Yeah. Okay. Take an action. Yeah, regarding that. We have some others people here from other countries. Like I mentioned before, we have Kelvin Tong from FWD here. You want to speak up something, Kelvin? Oh no, it's not here. Okay, never mind. Anyone have another question? Okay, no question. So I will continue my question here, yeah, because I think we already talked a lot of things regarding that. I want to back to Meo regarding what Anna said. She is become minority because majority is men in his company, in her company, but I know Rojai, maybe most of them is woman, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
mostly
it's
are
different,
women.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so how do you think about that in young generation in your company?
Okay. I think in my point of view, I think women can work it more. I'm not saying more effectively, but in most contact center, the woman is can do this kind of work efficiency because there is a lot of details and also it's more patience, I would say. And then in my past experience from the contact center, also a lot of ladies compared to the guy, because the contact center, when we talk to the customer, right, customer like to hear the nice voice. So for the contact center, there's the young leaders also, a lot of young bosses with women. And in contact center here, we have only few bosses are men,
Man.
and yeah, and then mostly are women. So and my direct boss is also a woman.
Woman.
Yeah, so that I think nowadays women can do things similar to a man, and then we can grow up in terms of career paths and others. Yes.
Sometimes women, when become young leaders,
Yes.
when they become get married and
Yes.
get birth, and after that maybe changes of in the situation where they become in the work, their work. Yeah.
Okay.
What do you think about that?
I think, yeah, of course, when they give birth, they need to at least take leave like 2 or 3 months, right? And we have low resource of that, but we can plan that. So since we recruit them, right, we know that, okay, this is a lady. And of course, one day at that time, they might single. And then after 2 or 3 months, then they will get married and start planning to have a kids, right? But I think these newly mom, or those people that a woman, they will have a lot of commitment, I would say. For
I
me,
see.
to me, when women start planning something, right, they will have a lot of commitment. They will, okay, at this state, at this age, I will get married. At this age, I will start have my own family. I will start planning to have a kids. Once they have a kids, then they will have planned so many things. And I would say that one is a long-oriented, long-term oriented, and they will not leave us very easily.
I
And
see.
there is a lot of
Okay.
commitment. Yeah.
Yeah. You need to balance, between family and working,
Yes, correct. Yes,
really
correct.
a
Right.
baby.
Right.
Okay. I think Bu Ana already very smile about that because she experienced having baby and traveling around. Yeah. But I want to talk to Bu Dian first. Yeah. How about you? I don't ask you whether you are married or not, but it is very personal. Yeah. But I just, what is your opinion about this? Because sometimes younger, when become leaders, when they first step, want to be and become married, and after that drop down, and up and down for women. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you, Pak Andi. Based on my own experience in this Jogja site of Vitivats Indonesia, it is true that in this customer operation there are a lot of men than women. So I'm also around by men in this position, in the managerial or in the strategical position. But I think I think we can think that it is customer service that actually did not represent some gender or some group. So contact center or customer service is very universal. So in Pirifats, if there is a young leader from like a young girl become a young leader, and then she start to planning married and then having a kids, yes, they still have a commitment here, Pak. So we also take full responsibility of our commitment, and also Pirifats having a program itself that for engagement that keep work-life balance still in the place. And also their mental health issue is really become number one, especially in this pandemic era. Not only for young leader that in women that already been married, but also generally, Pak, mental health issue is become the number one things. So Yes, it's correct. I still do not married and I still have not kid, but around me there is a young woman that become young leader that already having a kids. There will some kind of look more like more sensitive when they back to work, and our company did not just take that slightly and that not take that as lightly things. That's why we have a many engagement. We have a motivational program to lift them up, to lift their, especially for their mental health, ya, Pak, ya, because it will be affected in their work quality, Pak Andi. So that's what happened and what the experience that I already have here.
I see. Thank you, Bu Dian.
Yes.
Bu Ana, I think you want to speak up regarding this one. This is based on experience, yeah. I think you left your baby very, I mean that many times, yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, Pandi, this is the emotional question for this session, yeah. Okay. I must be a daughter from my parents in Medan, yeah. I must be a wife, and I must be a mom for my two daughters in 1 year and 9 years now. And then I must executive management mom for my team, even they are older or younger. Okay. The first, when I go to the Kereta Api Indonesia, I have a commitment to my family, come to my parents and come to my husband, that I say that for when I have a project in Kereta Api Indonesia, time is very, very easy to make a family time. Because I hear in from my leader in Kereta Api Indonesia, if you go to the Kereta Api Indonesia, this is your home. Your family is your second home, because we talk about the service for the public. We talk about the safety. We talk about the service. And then this is about the change in here, about the extreme eclipse, about the pandemic, like something like in this year. Can you imagine, Pak Andi, when I have born my girl, Naima, I must make conversation with TV in my in hospital. Because in pandemic, president say about the communication is just for one person, because we have many hopes and many negative sentiment about the pandemic in Indonesia. So every company like a transportation must talk with one person. So I do it. And then when I have a commitment to our family, they support me. They support me to make my daughter safe, and then my family safe, and then everything about the support come to me from the family. So make a commitment to your family. The second is I make a commitment to myself. If I go to my company and then left them in many times, I must make them proud. So I must make a great performance. If you give me a warning from my career, it come from my commitment to my family. But that if you support me and I left them in many times, I will go to home and make a performance, and then make them proud. So in this time, as a mom, I make a technology to connect to my daughters, like a video call, and then make just sure they go to school, and then make sure that they have a lunch, dinner, and the other. So this is the emotional question, but I do it now for my daughters and then my family, and all of the awarding give to my family, Pak Andi. So for the woman, if you have a leader, make a commitment to your family, because the family is the first support system to make your career develop. So I do it, and don't forget to make a pray with your family if you have a decision to young leader, especially to the woman. So love your family with your great performance in your company.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Young woman challenge. Yeah. Okay. Anyone have another question? I think I I don't have any specific question anymore actually for the all this lady. But if you have something that in mind that you want to ask, please. Otherwise, we will ask them for some tips before the end of the session. Okay, anyone to ask? Please. Oh, sorry, no one. Okay, if then,
Pak Andi,
okay, go ahead, go ahead.
excuse me, can I ask again?
Okay, you can.
To all the speakers, I'm so fascinated about the statement how to make the organization as the second home.
Oh, okay.
Thank
It's
you.
a challenge. Make organization, the company become the second home. So I go to Budian first, yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. Yes, thank you, Pak Andi, and thank you for the question. So like this, how can we make our workplace as a second home? Yeah. So based on my experience, actually, I've been working for almost 10 years in the one same place, which is Pirivats, and one division, which is customer operation. So it's become a big question mark. Why did I stay in such a longer period of working time, only in one place, only in one division? Because our company is not more than just a workplace for me. They try to make it better for me, and this is the place where I was born as a leader. So they give and they give everything that I need, and even more than what I need. When I curious about everything, about how I need to expand my skill, how I need to answer my curiosity, and our management answer that with their and they facilitate me with everything they had. Just like because if your management know about the ability of your team, then they can answer it by challenge. The workplace, the company give me always give me new challenge. Just like I was moved in one project to another project, and also it followed by one position into new position. So it's give me new challenge. It's give me a new opportunity, and also it gives me a new risk to take. But in turn of that, it gives me more experience. So this company give me more than what I need. So they facilitate me with how they have a program with the people development, how they made the environment is like a great place to work. So and I have all that in one place. That's why I stay in such a long period working time, almost for 10 years in only one place and one division in customer operation. That's all.
I see.
Mhm.
Okay, thank you, Budian.
Thank you.
How about the mail regarding that? Do you make your company become a second home?
Yeah, I think nowadays, I think the company is my first home, not the second home, actually. most of
Okay.
most of the times, yeah, I think I spend the hours like more than like sometimes 10 or 12 hours in the office.
Hmm?
Yeah, because that one to show the support to team member as well, and at the same times, I think so. Yes, of course, we try to work-life balance for the family and also the work, so that however, I think we still have some time that we can go vacations or we can, and during the daytimes, I would say I always stay in the office and then go back like 8 p.m. I go back home. Yep. Mm,
I see. So office become
the
the
first home.
first home now, yeah.
Yes.
Because most of the time you are at office, yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. I think similar with Bu Anna as well.
Yep.
How about you, Bu?
Okay, it's all about the passion, about the responsibility, about the contribution. And I believe that my career now is my prayer when I have a jobless. my parents say gitu. So if you have a challenge to make like an employee in a company, just do your best. We do our best, we can make our children go to school, we can go traveling, we can go to the other, for the salary come from the company. So if you, so I thought it about the patient, responsibility, and contribute. And then in Kereta Api Indonesia, I believe that what I do is my pray, and then the service is to help the people. So guys, proud to be a contact center because we do the job to help the other, to make the other happy. So this is the great job in my career, that in contact center everything is everything is my prayer gitu. Jadi Pak Andi, saya tidak dapat mengungkapkan dalam bahasa Inggris ya, but I want to say if you a part of the contact center, yeah, it's not job, it is not just about the job. It's not just about the interaction and service level agreement, more than it, because we serve many people, and then make them happy, make them solve the problem and the other. So if you taught me how to make the company the second home, it's all about the patient, responsibility, and my contribute, and then I must make it better, because this is my pray when I have a jobless. Thank you.
I see. Oh, thank you. It's very nice quote regarding that. I mean that you are lucky because you are working for the public services, and of course handling many people, especially for the public. It's I think it's part of how you deliver something to other people, yeah. Okay. If no other question, hopefully this answer your question. Yeah, handling become second home or become first home. Yeah, it's I think totally about how we make our patient to be in our working. I think if no question, we want to conclude this discussion, and I give opportunity to each participant, each speaker, to give a tips to young leader, especially woman, especially woman, yeah, young leader, especially woman, how to become good leaders, yeah. Both for millennial and older generation. Please, we start with Mio, please.
Okay, thank you. Hey, okay, in closing, I would say for tips from me, actually, I believe that both middle generation and also the older generation, to me, I believe that every day there is a new lesson to learn. Whatever jobs that you are working right now, whatever it in any industry that you're working right now, every day you have learned new things from day-to-day routine, so that those lessons that we have learned in the day-to-day operations, or even you're not at work and at your house as well, and outside the workout as well, so it can be helpful to enhance your personal development skills, especially the communication, which is very important nowadays. And then we can use that as a naturally work them into the daily routines. So do not stop learning. Yep.
Okay, only one?
Yes.
only one tips. Don't stop learning. Yeah. Okay,
Yes.
that's good. Okay, so I give to Budian any tips for young leaders, women.
Okay,
Go ahead.
okay. Thank you, Pak Andi. So, actually, for this young leader, I mean, based on my experience, yeah, young leaders is only term of words. Actually, leadership is not based on your age, not based on your ranks, not depends on your job title, not depends on your position. So, leadership is a choice. You choose and decide whether you want to draw out the best of your team, whether you want to look after them, or you want to just let them without any direction. So it is your choice, and you decide whether you want to lift the others in your team. And also, for young leaders, just like I said, there is so many steps that we can do in our leadership ways. Like first, you need to walk the talk, and then the communication, and also the engagement. You have inclusion and sensitivity, and also with integrity, and also trust here. But I think that's enough from my end related to this young leader.
Yeah, you mentioned many times about integrity, trusted. Yeah, so this is, has to be built in the very young. Yeah, I mean that this is about commitment.
Yes.
So on. Yeah, you captured from the value of facts itself.
Yes, Pak.
Okay, thank you, Budian.
Thank you.
And last but not least, of course, Bu An, please, any tips for young and woman leaders? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, okay. Do not delay your task because it make you stress, yeah, and then make it hassle-free for others, and then try to do one good deed every day. Within a year, there must be significant change. And believe in regards to prosperity as a religious people, rest assured that it will not be replaced. And for the young leaders, don't forget to prepare your team to replace you. As a good leader, we must born a great leader to replace us. And then make a room to share about our experience and get more feedback to make every single improvement. And at the last, do your best. Let's God do the rest. And don't forget to pray and call your mom and say thank you to her because she have born you and make you are a leader now.
Wow, give applause to all the speaker. Yeah, very, very good quote to this afternoon. Yeah, even though only 1.5 hours we are talking about, but we capture some commitment from young leaders, how you manage the millennial, how to transfer, leadership, transfer the knowledge, skill for them, how you grow. And of course, this is very nice discussion. Hopefully, next time we will discuss more in any different topic that we can apply within Asia Pacific Contact Center, and let's grow the community together. Thank you and good afternoon. Stay healthy and safe. Yeah. Thank you.
Too. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Pak
Bye
Andi.
bye.
Thank
Bye
you,
bye.
Pak Andi.
Take photo together. Oh,
Okay.
can we take photo together? Oh
Sure,
no,
sure.
yeah, sure. Please go. Okay. So, yang mana yang take photo ini? Gak ada yang take photo ya. Let me check one. Let me
Saya
check.
buka, saya foto, Pak.
Ah, sudah.
Iya, tapi tidak banyak yang buka kamera.
Oh iya, yang buka kamera aja. Oke.
Oke, 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Ya.
Oh, masih nambah satu lagi. Aku,
Oh, nggak apa-apa. Ini
silakan.
Tambah banyak.
biar tambah banyak. Oke, ini ya. Ayo yang mau gabung. Ya, ini banyak ya. Oke, 1, 2, 3. Iya,
Thank
terima kasih
you.
banyak buat semua. Ya,
Thank you, Pak
sukses.
Thank
Andi.
Ya,
you, thank
thank you.
you.
Take
Terima
Thank you.
kasih.
care.
Bye. Thank you.
Send my regret
Bye.
to Grad.
Thank you,
Grad,
everyone.
Yeah, sorry, Andy.
send my regard to Grad.
Sure.
Nah.
She's next to me.
Oh, next to you. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Hopefully
Thank
we can
you.
see Pataya soon.
All
Bye.
right. Stay safe.
Stay
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 safe.
healthy,
safe.
everyone. Bye. Take
Ya,
care.
bye. Take
Kasih Bu
care.
Nita.
Bu Ana, terima kasih ya.
Terima
Keretanya
kasih. Terima kasih.
Terima kasih, terima kasih. Bu Dian juga. Nanti kalau jalan-jalan ke Jogja saya mampir.
Naik KRL ya Pak.
Ya. Kelvin, thank you for joining
Tetap bayar
us.
kan, Mbak Ana?
Promosi dong.
Iya.
Oke
Thank
Pak.
you.
Siap.
Thank you, Joy. Ya, thank you. Ya, oke, thank you, Bu. Silakan.
Thank you, Pak. Recordingnya bisa kita.
Iya.